we're going a little long on time. I apologize. If you're able to stick around, I'm just gonna press on. And again, if you have any questions along the way, please make sure to put those into the chat as well. So, all right. So far, we've talked about goals. We know how many instead of revenue, maybe we're talking about installs for the year. We know about the market, the message, the media. We know how to kind of optimize our website a little bit for conversion. So what are some takeaways that you've had from me sharing this with you today? I'd love to know what you've learned. What did you notice about something you're doing now? Anything that you guys would like to share? I'd love to hear some feedback. Not everybody at once, though. Okay, slow it down. Go ahead, Robert.
Oh, I don't know. I'm speechless. I'm still processing.
Okay, fair enough. That's all right. But we got you some things to think about, I'm hoping, right?
Yeah, if you want to chat after, I'd love to.
Okay, all right. Yeah, definitely. Be happy to chat with you. All right, anybody else have any takeaways? Renee said she had to go. Great ideas, great discussion. Happy holidays. So that was nice. All right. Daniel.
Yes. I'm really excited to know about this SSP. What is it? SPS, the texting.
Oh, SMS.
Reach out to people. Unfortunately, we've been in business for a long time and we know who our market is. It's just keeping in touch and following up. And we have all the phone numbers from years on. And I'd just love to be able to get back to people. And that's a real eye opener to me.
Yeah.
That the text messaging system is a viable way to reach out to people.
Yep.
That's exciting.
Yep. Good. Thank you. Daniel also, thank you, Dan. Daniel also said the importance of quick responses and customer preference for text message communication was fantastic information. Thank you, Daniel. David says, great program. Happy holidays. So awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for the feedback. Ryan says, email marketing to stay in front of past clients and potential new clients is something I want to learn more about and get started going. So we can help you with that as well. So that's awesome. Email marketing still pretty high up there. It's not SMS, but it does still have its place. So thanks for sharing. I appreciate it. So as I mentioned, everybody, this is, all these different pieces of a digital dominance method build, a really smart digital campaign online. Now, with all these different things, a lot of times, even I think Renee mentioned earlier on, there's a lot of things to do, don't know where to start. If you didn't have, a big budget and you're not sure where to start, the one thing I would recommend is, obviously, if you have a website, is to start doing content. So start building content on your site. Some people will have a website and they'll go in and they'll change the website, like they'll change the homepage and they'll change some things around, thinking that Google will see that there's been changes and they'll rank higher for that. In most cases, it's just going to confuse Google when you do that, because we thought you were about this. Now you've kind of changed the content that you're about this. So better strategy there is building a site that is continually growing and getting bigger. Every time Google comes around, there's more content for them to consume. And content could be blog posts. It could be pages related to specific cities. It could be video, or audio that maybe you transcribe and add to the site. There's a lot of ways to go about building content. But one thing that you could do is definitely do that. The other thing I mentioned earlier on is optimizing your Google business profile. Now, we have training specifically on how to do this at wtmarketingpros.com/training. There's a complete session on that. But getting this optimized is really going to help your business, because, like I said, 60 or so of our clients, 60% of their leads are coming specifically from GMB, which is amazing. Start to get those reviews. Don't forget about getting those reviews. Social media does play an important part in everything that we do. Renee said something about it earlier, that it definitely has its place where you can start to build even more authority. It's another touch point for people when they're in their journey of potentially doing business with you. So definitely should be on the radar as well. Paid ads, another thing, a lot of people are doing paid ads. I think Robert mentioned he's spending a lot of money on different advertising and paid ad platforms. Paid ads and SEO or search engine optimization go very well together. Typically what we see for our clients is as the SEO starts to kick in, and it doesn't kick in right away, right? So you can do SEO for 4 or 6 months and really not see a lot of return on that because it's a slow growth. But as it starts to grow, people that have a pay-per-click budget now have a choice. Okay, should we keep our pay-per-click budget going and use it as a supplement for something else that's already starting to work and we get more eyeballs? Or do we pull that budget back and use it somewhere else? So, there are different ways to go about it. But there's good and bad about everything. Benefits about using the right kind of media. Make sure you're fishing in the right pond, right? You don't want to be fishing in a pond. You don't want to be posting on some network that doesn't have your avatar, right? So fish in the right pond. Obviously, a pond where they're hungry is very important as well. But it gives you an opportunity to look a little bit more cutting edge because you know what you're saying, you know who to say it to, that kind of stuff, and you're doing it on the right platform as well. Kara said, can you put the PPC? I guess you mean this one, PPC image. I think that's, yeah, or that one. I don't know. Typically what we see is around the 6-month time frame, people start to change how they're treating their pay-per-click budget. So all right, in the workbook, put in your top 3. What are your top 3 marketing initiatives for 2023? And as we say, we've got clear goals. We've got some more clarity. We know what we're going to do. We've got a plan now. Take some time, fill out that workbook if you haven't already. I do appreciate everybody jumping on.